Hey guys, how we doing today? I just wanted to give you guys a very brief overview of Pipedrive. It's a CRM tool that is we found to be the best tool to use for a real estate investor or a wholesaler. I'm going to give you a quick overview here. We use this to track all our leads, our deals at every stage. It tracks the deal. Let me just get into it and show you. So this is the main Pipedrive screen here. This is our pipeline, as you can see, and a lead will start here. So we get a lead in, whether it be from direct mail, by phone, by web, whatever, and that can integrate too. So if they submit a form on our website, it'll come right in here with their information. So we'll see it in here and lead in as a new lead. Then we let me add a new one. Add deal. So the person's name, Joe, seller. The deal title is where we put his address. So it's 144 Main Street, Miramar, Florida. Okay. And your lead source here, let's say it was direct mail postcard. Okay, so I've got the new lead here. Now, if you go into the actual, this is the deal itself. This is what we refer to as a deal, which is the file of the address. And in here, I speak to the person on the phone, and he's going to tell me he's got a 3-2 with a pool, no garage. Let's see. Needs roof repair. Currently rented. Lease expires October 1st. Rented for. So you get the point. We put all the information here. Seller moving out of state next month. So you get the point. So we save the notes. So in here you'll see we have notes on the property. We can take more notes here. So every time we speak to this seller or any information on the property, we put it in here. Spoke with title company. They need a estoppel letter. If you want to set an activity, he wants me to call him back. Call estoppel letter. I want to make that call tomorrow at 11 a.m. Any notes? If I have more people in my organization, I can assign it to them, so it'll be on their activity to-do list. And save it. Or we have meetings, tasks, deadlines, emails. You can schedule anything in here, and then it's going to be on your to-do list. You've also got your email integrated in here. I can send emails out through here, and it'll be logged under the deal. So I can also create templates. Intro, thank you for contacting us. Here's my contact info. I can just send a quick template to them. The other thing here under a deal, let me go back into the deal, is so you can see the full history of the property. I can also upload files. So once we do get a contract on the property, I can upload that here. I can add photos. Let's say the property was on lockbox. Code 1234. So absolutely all the information. I can add more people to this. Let's say I want to add a buyer. I want to add a title company, another contact. I can add more contacts to the property here. So where this starts to come in to work really well is, let's say I get a call on the phone, and hi, I'm calling about the 144 property. I just asked for the address. I can start this in the search box here, type 144, and you see it's going to come up. Or I would type the seller's name, or search for anything in our system here, and it's going to immediately bring me to the property. I'll be able to take notes, add activities, send emails, upload files, so all the information. So let's say I got the property information here. So the next stage of this, I got to evaluate the property and then make them an offer. So once contact is made, we just slide it over here. Maybe I still have to get more info before I can do an evaluation. I would keep it here, maybe even give them a call back, schedule a call back. This shows me that I have nothing scheduled, no activity scheduled on it. That's what the asterisk means. This shows me I have a scheduled activity, but it's for tomorrow. If this activity was for today, it would be green. So once I have all the property information, it's ready for evaluation. I know then I have to comp this property and get it ready to make offer. So let's say we want to make an offer of 200K. And I'm going to put it into ready to make offer. Because in each of these stages, it may take a little time. I may have to call them 2 or 3 times to get a hold of them. Called, message, and a date and time stamps it. So you can see here, once I do get a hold of them and the offer is made, we then negotiate. It's either, he has to talk to his, speak with family, follow up tomorrow. And again, I would schedule another activity to follow up tomorrow. Okay, follow up on offer. Boom. Now I have it here. So as you can see on the main screen here, I'll have a full overview of my business. I'll have all my leads here that I haven't contacted yet, the ones I have contacted, the ones I need to do comps on, the people I need to call back to make the offer, negotiate. And then once we agree on it, I put the contract sent, awaiting response. Again, it might take a few calls once, did you get the contract? Were you able to get it signed? And then once we finally have it signed, it's going to go in here under contract, prep for marketing. So then we go back and we get all of the key selling points of the property, list everything in here. Great area, only needs updates, etc. And I can pin this note then to the top of the file. So once it's here, we then use what we call another pipeline. I have the sales pipeline. Once we have our properties, I'm going to move it to the sales pipeline because now we have this property under contract, and this property is in Broward County. So I'm going to put it in our Broward County pipeline. So then if I'm speaking with a buyer, I'll see here all the properties I have under contract that I can sell to the buyers, present to the buyers. And I can go in here and I can see all of the relevant information that I would need to provide the buyer with. From here, let's say we get an offer on the property. The offer is pending. Once the contract is signed, I would then move the property into our funding pipeline. The funding pipeline is going to be title lien search ordered, and all the different stages involved there, like maybe waiting on lien search, scheduled to close, issues, problems, and then closed, and then awaiting for funding. So you can see this is just gives you a great overview of everything going on. That's the basics of it. I can also look at my activities, so I can see anything I have to do. I can also come in and just look at my to-do list, and let's say I call this guy, I just mark it as done, and then it automatically wants me to, once I mark something as done, to schedule the next activity for this, because there's always something to be done with a file. So it just makes sure that You stay on top of your activities. If you stay on top of your activities in this business, like follow-ups, calls, sending documents, all that type of thing, you will get more deals. This is the best system we found. We've tried Podio, we've tried other systems. They're not as easy, they're not as user friendly, they don't give you this overview. So that's Pipedrive, guys. If you want, there's a link for a 14-day free trial below. It's very easy to set up, and if you need any help with that or setting up your template here, it's very easy. I can help you with that. And questions, PM me. Thank you.